I'm Dr. Jane Wilcott. I'm a GP actually, just about to retire, but I spend all my spare time in this park and the green areas. So myself and my husband founded and I chair the Friends of Harwood and Longside Park, and our constitution is that everybody, regardless of mobility problems, should have access to green space and be able to enjoy it. So the initial thing that we had of getting the paths and the rubbish out and some basic infrastructure out is almost all done. I won't say it's complete, but it's almost all done. So then we moved on to the next stage, which was looking at the environment around and making sure that it's sustainable for the number of people using it, 'cause it's easy to erode paths and rivers, and we helped to complain to United Utilities about the amount of sewage going into Bradshaw. Only 40 miles outside Manchester. It's got wild barn trout, so it's sort of got some notoriety, well, some fame for that. So what we started doing was then looking at conservation. So our target at the moment is to improve the conservation of the area. Interestingly, as part of that, although you're welcome to go off-piste and explore the park anywhere, if you actually have a good path in, it means people aren't going to wander off because it's so muddy and degrade a lot of the park, so it keeps the native wildflowers in better condition if we have good paths. So it's interlinked, but we're much more conservation focused at the moment. Well, as I say, access, when we first moved into looking at the park as a friends group, there was no seating that wasn't in a state of disrepair, difficult to find anywhere to sit. As you know, some people can't walk far, got angina, foot problems, whatever. So we put in a lot of seating, we repaired a lot of paths, and we've lobbied a lot with the council for improved path repair, with a lot of success actually. The reason friends groups are here is that council budgets have been cut back over about 15 years, so that the footpath budget and the park budget are very, very small, and sometimes also they're targeted into the more inner city areas, which means that the outer city areas miss out. So the reason we exist is to plug that gap. So there is no, apart from picking up the litter out of the bins and cutting the lawn, the grass, there is no other help in the park. Obviously if the park equipment is dangerous, by law parks have to inspect park equipment every week, then they will take it down, but they won't replace it. We have to find money to replace it. Anybody can become a friend of the group, and I'll put out on the WhatsApp when we're meeting and what we're doing, and then we'll get people coming. We might get 12 people, we might get 3 or 4 people. We've been meeting quite a lot recently, so we're down to 3 or 4, just trying to get a few things sorted out before United Utilities do their work in the park.